What's going on, everyone? Jeremy here from the recording, and you know I love me some calling out some hypocrisy, and we are about to head into the best month of the year to do it. That's right, 30 million days of being having LGBTQ advertising crammed down your throats, and the only real offset to help out here is to point out that none of these corporations actually care about the LGBTQ community, and anybody who thinks they do, they're wrong. And there is a mountain of evidence to back up my claim, and Blizzard is no different. See, my favorite memes around this month is always how all these video game companies talk about, oh my god, yes, it's just so we must protect, we must do all this stuff. And then for some reason they changed all their logos to rainbows. BMW does it. Volkswagen does it, but for some reason, they don't do it in the Middle East. I thought they cared about the LGBTQ community. In the United States, the LGBTQ community does not need the help of corporations. It needs it in Egypt. It needs it in Saudi Arabia, where they're getting thrown off roofs. It needs it in Uganda, where it's illegal, if I'm remembering that correctly. That's where it needs help. But see, corporations, they don't actually care about you. They don't care about the LGBTQ community. They don't care about Pride Month. They care about selling you crap and pushing their politics on unsuspecting kids, which is what Overwatch 2, a Blizzard game, has done. Now, no one's talking about Overwatch 2, so I suppose let's put out a pride parade that every kid or every user of the game has to get indoctrinated by this. It's absolute nonsense, and it makes me become more sympathetic to piracy every single day. Speaking on a completely unrelated note, do you have a VPN? If you don't, I've got a massive discount on private internet access for you that you should take advantage of today. Check this out. Huge shout out to this video sponsor, Private Internet Access. Look, it's 2023. If you don't have a VPN, you're missing out on a ton of benefits. Not just a more secure connection, but if you're paying for Netflix, Disney Plus, or any other streaming service, you're already getting locked out of a ton of additional content that you could be enjoying if you used a VPN. And since they've been sponsoring the channel so long, they've rolled out a massive discount for my viewers. That's right, 84% off plus 4 months free. It's $2.03 a month, 4 months free, 84% off. Private Internet Access also offers privacy on all your devices, lightning fast global server network. And look, outside of all the additional content you're going to be able to view out there using Private Internet Access, it also has a strict no logs policy. It's open source. It has state-of-the-art updates. It's instant to set up. You can put it on all of your devices, your tablet, your computer, your mobile phones. It has unlimited bandwidth and so much more. If you don't have a VPN yet, make today the day. Use my link in the description to get Private Internet Access, start being more secure, and unlock loads more content. Now to start with, I know a lot of people are excited for Diablo 4, and you know what? I'm not gonna bring up Hong Kong and ruin it for you. Life is short, and I've said this over and over again. I still really like World of Warcraft, even with all of the problems, right? I still have a special nostalgia for that game. It's pouring rain outside. And I don't think people should be shamed for playing it. Look, life is short. If you like a Blizzard game, play the Blizzard game. If you want to play Diablo 4 and be excited about it, there is a million other fronts that you can fight woke garbage on. But here is a great tweet that is doing good. Blizzard is beyond parody. So they have this, the Omnic Post, Pride short story, a new Overwatch short story called As You Are, was just released. It was written by Jen Stacy in honor of Pride Month. During a touching heart-to-heart between Pariah and Baptiste, it is revealed that, of course, she is a lesbian and Bap is actually bi. Everybody's gay! I mean, it is so funny. And you see, bad reviews for Overwatch. Nobody's playing the game. Blizzard freaking out. Player count going down. Release the gay. I mean, that's what this is. How about this? This is great. Only Blizzard could proudly announce how they are thinking of making a trans character and how the cast has become more LGBT representative, or has more rep, while also simultaneously talking about how they will block pride content in certain countries. Unreal. See, Overwatch, the team is actively discussing a trans character. Who needs this crap? You know why this stuff is important, why you need this crap, is if your game's not good. Sorry if you like Overwatch. Maybe you think it's really good, but it obviously could be better because they're investing time and money into this garbage that has nothing to do with gameplay. A lot of this pushback comes from this tweet. Pride content in Overwatch 2 will be blocked in countries that have laws against LGBTQ plus content. But that's where it's needed, my friend. That's where Blizzard needs to show their support. They need to be strong allies. But see, that would mean potentially getting banned there or losing money. They don't want to do that. They don't want to give up the Chinese market, right? They'll happily get rid of all the skeletons from Diablo because some loser in China says they have to. Whilst the Overwatch team wanted to, quote, follow the laws in the countries that we operate in, Aaron Keller says our values are to protect players. What? What? I 100% agree. Look at this thing. If they actually cared, they'd release it in the countries anyway, even if they do get banned. They don't care. They care more about their money and only their money. We care about diversity, but not when it loses us money. Cringe, Lamau cowards. I'm moving to China. Nice attempt, but I'm still not playing this mid-game. So those countries have a better version of this game. I mean, like, this is what people are talking about. Instead of talking about some new gameplay mechanic or, something like that, they're talking about this stuff. They're talking about, garbage. Overwatch 2's Pride event content will be blocked for some players. Pride is finally coming to Overwatch 2. Oh my God. Tens of people were waiting for it. In the form of a special event featuring map makeovers, cosmetics, and other goodies. So the 99.5% of players of this game that are straight will now have to endure this for the next month. Now, you might say, well, endure what? It's just a flag, get triggered. Okay, cool. Well, then when is the straight Pride month? The Breeders' month, right? For a whole month, I want nothing but super straight. I don't know, there is a super straight flag, I believe. During an interview with Dexerto, Overwatch 2 devs revealed that methods to protect players in countries with anti-LGBT laws from participating, that's not protecting them. They're banned. And Dexerto, by the way, which is a rag, printed that. If they actually cared, they wouldn't call it protecting them. They would call it blocking them, because that's what Blizzard is doing. According to senior game producer Brandy Stiles, who I'm sure has some pronouns in their bio, all Overwatch 2 Pride content will be opt-in to give players a choice to express themselves or not. Good. Okay? That's fine if they opt in. We have tech in place to limit this content from going out to countries that have laws that aren't tolerant of LGBT content. She added, this helps us protect those players. No, it doesn't. It helps you make the money. It helps you make the money, bro. At least admit it. You're not protecting the players. And by the way, I'm wondering, in terms of opting into this propaganda, are the players, other players in the game, if one player, like you see it at Call of Duty, like every freaking call sign's a trans flag or LGBT, there's like a million LGBTQ flags that you can choose from in your call sign in Call of Duty. Why? I don't know. Maybe work on fixing and balancing the game. And then like the idea, I mean, there's a reason that games like Dota and all this stuff are, popular forever and ever and ever. We have tech in place to limit this content. Well, I don't want to see it. Can I opt out? If I'm playing your game, can I say, I don't want to see it? What if I use that sweet VPN that I previously mentioned, private internet access, change my location to Saudi Arabia? Do I get the regular version of the game? Furthermore, players in countries who are not LGBT friendly won't be able to opt in for the Pride event due to laws in place. Money. That's why they're not. It's so funny. And then, by the way, this is like, clearly a, Overwatch, just an Overwatch news Twitter feed, but like, the quote tweets are great. Everyone should just stop playing Overwatch. Problem solved. Based. Empty words then. So proud, so brave. Everyone's making fun of it. In the least shocking turn of events, big company doesn't actually care about Pride. They only do it for the money. And I do think that there are a lot of members of the LGBTQ community who see through this. They know they're being pandered to. Being a dude who likes dudes does not inherently make you stupid. Okay? And they know that this is baloney sausage. How would this work with this? A trans character. Well, that character would be blocked from those countries too. I'm sorry. The players would be protected. And, it's spoiling. All this is, of course, doing a little bit to spoil the Diablo excitement. I think, it's okay to enjoy Diablo. It's okay to enjoy some content from companies that you hate, because life is short. But, you can see Blizzard's trending. Why do we think Blizzard's trending? Blizzard faces any sort of controversy. Blizzard, the hamster loves eating rear end. So everyone's responding, and this is probably the third or fourth time that Blizzard's done this, essentially gay baited. Like, anytime no one cares about their whatever, they're like, oh, here's a new gay character. That'll keep you distracted. It's hilarious. Just make good games, and you don't need this crap. Hope you enjoyed this video, though. If you did, make sure you leave a like on it. Make sure you pick up private internet access. Maybe you can get better versions of games. And we'll talk to you again real soon.